Next up on WTV, a trip to Africa, archery on campus, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, and I'm Cooper Ragle with today's daily update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. The Frisco Bubble Boys is a podcast featuring several sophomores on campus who spread their bubbly knowledge. Already sharing their thoughts and ideas, the Frisco Bubble Boys are about to start spreading merchandise. WTV's Jake Harvey has the story.
Sophomores Ford Shippey, Owen Wise, and Cooper Ragle aren't just students and athletes, but they also take on having their own podcast.
It was like a spur-of-the-moment thing. Mr. Ham really introduced it to us. He said to me and Owen, "Hey, do you want to start a podcast?" And that's really how it went down. And yeah, now you have a podcast.
With the podcast gaining more viewers, the podcast is off to a good start. It has all led up to the Frisco Bubble Boys selling their own merchandise.
The reason we started to want to do the hoodies is just like, one, I feel like it's good marketing. Like we can like get the name out more, and people are gonna want to just rep whatever we are standing for.
Okay, everyone has merch, right? And we need to make some merch. So everyone out there, we got Frisco Boys hoodies, like $25. They're coming out next week, and we got to add that onto our podcast.
I feel like a big part of it is just like we get to have a part of ourselves integrated within the community, and we get to actually be out there physically instead of just over the phone.
For more information for buying the new Frisco Bubble Boys merchandise, you can contact their Instagram, Frisco Bubble Boys, or Twitter, @BoysFrisco. Reporting from WTV, I'm Jake Harvey.
While most will stay relatively close for summer trips, one coach on campus decided to go somewhere a little more distant. WTV's Nathan Chen has the story.
Spending part of his day teaching outdoor education as an assistant football coach and a wrestling coach, Coons became a student of sorts as he spent 3 weeks in Africa this past summer, learning and experiencing while on the trip of a lifetime.
Had its fair share of exciting moments throughout. A couple days in, we're doing a game drive and we come across a pride of lions, and being able to see them face to face, about 13 lions just walking around, was beautiful. Walking with the elephants was amazing, and rafting down the Zambezi River, and then hanging over Victoria Falls, which is one of the largest waterfalls in the world, was just a beautiful and fantastic experience.
Beyond his adventures in Africa, the trip was also a learning experience.
Seeing things I learned during the trip. For me, it was a lot of an educational trip for me, learning from the people and the culture. My favorite part was going to Zimbabwe, learning about their financial struggles, and the way they denounced their currency while we were there.
Reporting for WTV, this is Nathan Chen.
Using a bow and arrow isn't something most students will have experience with, but it's a lesson for one class on campus. WTV's Paul Lee has the details.
Taking aim at the target, arrows fly across the backfield. But this isn't playtime. It's all part of the class curriculum in outdoor education, with students learning all about archery.
We're learning how to shoot arrows. We're doing archery, and we're going to have an archery competition kind of a thing. When you pull back the bowstring, sometimes when you release, your arm shakes, and it's like, whoa, and your aim goes off. Or if the arrow is missing a fletching, then it's really difficult to shoot and actually hit the target.
Using a bow and arrow is new for most students. Teacher Justin Coons takes things step by step.
The process of learning is we learn all about the equipment, how to use it, proper terminology, so when I'm talking, they know what I'm talking about and they understand it. We work through our safety protocols to make sure everybody is doing right at the right times and keeping everybody safe. And then we shoot. And then we end the unit with an archery tournament to figure out who's the best archer in school.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Paul Lee.
WTV's Walker Shippey gives you a recap of volleyball on today's Sports Minute.
In their 16th district game of the season, girls volleyball matched up against the Independence Knights last night. Senior Jenna Winnis helped give the team a 3-set victory over the Knights with 17 kills. The team came out strong, winning the first set by 14 points. The Redhawks stayed on top of the Knights, winning the second and third sets by 3 and 14 points respectively, finishing the game with a final score of 3-0 Redhawks. The girls maintain their first place position in District 9 5A with a 16-0 undefeated record. The team is looking to continue their 18-game winning streak as they take on the Heritage Coyotes on Friday at 5:30 at Heritage. For WTV Sports, this is Walker Shippey.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Yearbooks and senior ads are on sale. Buy yours at www.balfour.com. If you're interested in joining UIL teams for literary criticism and ready writing, you can find Miss Shooping in room C126, 1B or 3B, or just let your English teacher know if you're interested. Students will remain in their second period class on Friday, October 25th, through advisory for a Catch My Breath presentation. That's it for today's daily update. This is Cooper Ragle for Wingspan TV.